Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
The Shield is one of the best factions in WWE history. However, there are 8 big problems surrounding the iconic stable that no one talks about. The Shield became the most objectively compelling act for WWE in quite some time when introduced in the early 2010s. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose were 3 drastically different wrestlers in NXT, but they bonded over a shared desire to shake up the WWE landscape. The push of the Shield saw them winning and having classic matches against various teams of top names. All 3 wrestlers went on to become future world champions and are 3 of the biggest names in the industry today. The time in the Shield certainly helped put them over the top for a superb start. However, even beloved acts in wrestling have some ghosts in their closets. The following things about the Shield were problems that never get discussed. So let's go to the video.
Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Number 8. Confusing association with CM Punk at the start. The Shield was meant to be a group following the lead of CM Punk during the heel portion of his long WWE Championship reign. WWE debuted them in a match that helped Punk retain the title over Ryback and John Cena due to their interference. The association with Punk became confusing when they entered their own feud with Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Ryback. However, WWE had them go back to helping Punk in a match against The Rock. The Shield were never caught together with Punk and they stopped the loose association without an explanation. Number 7. Becoming the Authority's lackeys. Triple H costing Daniel Bryan the WWE Championship started the run of him and Stephanie McMahon with the Authority. Wrestlers like Kane, Big Show, and other heels in need of a role became the lackeys for Triple H and Stephanie. The Shield eventually joined them as hired guns to do Triple H's bidding, but it made them come off secondary at a time when it wasn't needed. All 3 wrestlers still delivered great performances to stay relevant, but the time spent as Triple H's henchmen made little sense. Number 6. WWE changing mind on breaking them up. The early portion of 2014 saw the Shield teasing a huge breakup. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns were starting to butt heads over single opportunities, with Seth Rollins trying to play peacemaker. The Shield turning on each other in the Royal Rumble match and having Rocky segments showed WWE testing the waters. All 3 wrestlers confirmed in interviews that the plan was to split them up before WrestleMania 30, but they fought it. WWE eventually had them make peace and continue their run for a few more months. The breakup teasers ended up being a flaw in their time together since it showed the sloppy writing changing course. Number 5. Reunions never worked. The eventual breakup of the Shield in 2014 would see them finding success in their respective singles careers before the big comebacks. WWE had a few different attempts of Shield reunion tours that unfortunately all ended poorly. Roman Reigns dealing with an illness made Kurt Angle replace him in their first big reunion match. Dean Ambrose suffered an injury to end it without much of an impact. Another reunion came the following year until Roman had to leave for his battle with leukemia. The best reunion was the final one, but that felt forced with Ambrose ending his heel turn before leaving WWE. Number 4. Triple H joining their reunion as former enemy. Triple H was the person to convince Seth Rollins to end the Shield by betraying Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Rollins then entered a personal feud against Triple H when he turned face. WWE told stories of Triple H having issues with all 3 members of the group. That made it even stranger when Triple H replaced Roman Reigns in the Shield during an overseas tour. It was fun for the live fans to see a legend join a legendary act for the first only time, but Rollins and Ambrose teaming with one of their most hated rivals made less sense. Number 3. CM Punk beating them alone. WWE protecting the Shield in the booking is what set them apart from any other new acts getting a push. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose not only had great matches as a unit, but they usually won cleanly due to being a cohesive team facing singles stars. The one major flaw in that booking came when the Shield faced CM Punk in a 3 versus 1 handicap match. WWE wanted Punk to score the win by defeating all 3 members on his own. Punk even admitted he didn't understand that booking when discussing it on a podcast. Number 2. WWE wasting first triple threat match. The aftermath of the Shield's splitting up saw all 3 members winning the WWE Championship at various points. One fascinating night saw Seth Rollins defeating Roman Reigns to win the belt and Dean Ambrose cashing Money in the Bank right after to steal the title. The follow-up featured a triple threat match for the title just one event before the brand split started in WWE. Reigns was coming off a suspension for violating the wellness policy, which hurts the story. WWE wasting it on a throwaway show with minimal importance instead of a big stage like WrestleMania was a huge mistake. Number 1. Never had a big team WrestleMania match. WWE usually treats WrestleMania as the standards for how legends are remembered. Names like Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker see their biggest WrestleMania matches discussed first in their legacies. The Shield have a legendary legacy in WWE as a group, but they unfortunately never had that WrestleMania moment. WWE booked them to have an opening match versus Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show in their Mania debuts. The second match was a squash over Kane and the New Age Outlaws to waste their time on the biggest stage. Today I talked to you in this video about 8 worst problems with the Shield that no one talks about. So what do you think about this video? If you like the video, be sure to like it and also subscribe to my channel. So I say goodbye for today. May you all be blessed.